Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 4. Do you remember this place? Well, yeah, me neither. Well, I mean, I kind of do, and I did remember this place existing and there being something left to do, because we recently dealt with another dragon lair. And I was honestly thinking that this might have been one of the locations, well, really the only other location that might have had some kind of barrier that I wasn't able to dispel. I still think I've come across some sort of barrier somewhere that seemed like it would actually lead anywhere and not just be there for story purposes and meant to be impassable. But yeah, I don't think this was actually the place. But I did have in the back of my mind that I meant to return here at some point, perhaps because I wasn't done here. Anyway. Apparently also, well, I mean, I do remember Sleater. We had to deal with him when we were over in Myrtis. But apparently we never talked to him fully or exhausted his dialogue because, well, we'll see. So what's he doing out here? Just being, yeah, enjoying his solitude and, you know, being a nuisance to only himself. What are you thinking about? Are you afraid? No, he's not. What is in these caves? Bandits and vermin, that learned long ago that I'm best left alone. And the lair, of course, which once held a recluse of much greater repute than I. Who lived here? Sleater points to the northeast, suddenly more engaged in the conversation. That used to be the lair of the mighty and secretive dragon Aethron. There she lived, and if rumors are true, laid a mighty clutch of eggs. She was hiding from the Empire, of course, and then she left, and her lair remains full of secrets. Why did she hide from the Empire? Because in those times the Empire hunted to extinction all manner of magical creatures, including dragons, with great success. Where'd she go? Who knows? What sort of secrets are in there? I'm not sure, but I hope to find out. I hope that when Aethron left, she left behind some of her secrets. I would like to see them. He thinks, you have shown yourself to be competent. Oh, you know what? I had been wondering why I didn't explore his dialogue, but maybe I did, and I just wasn't high enough level for him to tell me what he's about to tell me now. Because, well, when I went here last episode, I said that I was gonna, you know, check out the place that I was thinking of, which is this place. Although I completely forgot about Sleater, honestly, I just was thinking about the lair, and I was thinking it was a simple matter of it being blocked off by a barrier I couldn't penetrate at the time, which, as you may remember, is not the case. So I went here, saw that I was wrong partially, and just went quickly through Sleater's dialogue, and then I noticed that something happened that I certainly don't remember happening before, or something that couldn't possibly have happened before, and I think it's about to happen now. So, yeah, it must be a matter of our level not having been high enough back then. At least that's what this dialogue indicates to me. Well, either way, gossip about your defeat of the undead has spread farther than you may think. Or was it just a matter of dealing with the main quest of Myrtis first, and then returning to him? Oh, maybe that was all it took. I don't know. Either way, it's been a long time ago, and we should definitely be competent enough at this point, yes. If you could clear the way into Aethron's lair for me, I could help you in return. What sort of help? He removes an iron key from his robes and hands it to you. I found this in the rubble in the lair as far in as I dared to go. It is tarnished and slightly bent, but still looks usable. If you were to explore the lair and clear out any traps or other such inconveniences, you would be welcome to all the trinkets you find. Just leave intact any scrolls or other writings for my study. Okay, and with that we get Aethron's key, which we definitely did not get before. So, good thing I decided to come back out and talk to him. But yeah, the other thing that initially prevented me from exploring further is this drake here, Gessalus. Okay, I had to make a cut there. Sorry about that. So, what was I saying? Right, so we just got the key. God, I completely forgot about what I've already talked about. But anyway, there's Gessalus. To the north, you see a massive stone door leading into the inner chamber of this old lair. You can't inspect the door closely, though a large drake walks out to block your way. Right. Yeah, and even if we had been able to inspect the door, we only would have found out that we needed the key, which, of course, now we have, so that's good. I am Gessalus, it says, and I am here to discharge my debt. This is the lair of the dragon Aethron, which is to be kept pristine and undisturbed until she decides to return. Which she might never do, except I forget what her fate is canonically at this point. I know that I killed her in the past. However, the game then, the game's canon is that she was not killed by those random adventurous parties. I'm not sure if she actually showed up on the surface in Avernum 3. And if so, what happened to her exactly? If we know whether she's dead or alive. Either way, I mean, it really doesn't matter. There's a dragon lair here. We're adventurous, so obviously we're going to get in. So, yeah, it's just the nature of things. What can I say? I will tell you what I told that pest's leader. You may not enter. To approach closer is to be destroyed, and so on. Yeah, also, I mean, he obviously did not really tell us about this drake being in the way. But, well, maybe we'll mention that to him when we return triumphantly. Gessalus watches you warily. You will learn nothing more from me, sneak thief. My task is to guard the lair of Aethron, and that is what I will do. I wonder if there is a way to solve this peacefully. I also wonder if I already tried that in the past. I might have. You said that you have a debt to Aethron? Yes, a mighty debt, and I will pay it by guarding the lair for 300 years. What did Aethron do for you? It is no business of yours, soft little fleshy person. I suppose not. And do you know what is still in her lair? I do not know, though if I did, I would lie about whether I knew or not. Fair enough. Perhaps I could pay you to step aside? Rest assured, I lust for your treasure. That is my nature. But the debt I owe is too strong for a mere bribe to turn me aside. Oh man, I really don't want to kill you though. It's a bummer. I guess I'll have to. Already turned down the volume here and the game's still quite loud. Oops. What happens? What happens? There we go. What? Right. Alright, okay. If I could remember how to play the game properly, that would be quite nice. But such luxury is not always to be taken for granted. Step aside, creature, or I will destroy you. I will not step aside. So make good on your bluff. Are you going to fight me? Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Then I will honorably carry out my debt, or I will at last be free of this hole. Either is fine, really. Man, I really... He couldn't possibly make me feel any worse about this if he tried. Oh well, at least I'm gonna end his suffering, I suppose. Well, I mean, he's not going down without a fight, though. Oh my god. Yikes. I wonder if in cases like this, enemies really have that many action points? Or maybe summoning fire lizards here is a special action for him that is not restricted by the same, by the normal restrictions. Maybe summoning each one of these only costs 1 action point or something. Or maybe he just has like 50 action points each round, which would be kind of scary. Either way, ideally we are not gonna find out. Also not sure why I didn't do the full set of buffs. Also, I guess he must have been stunned somewhat, because normally I think with a haste buff he should have been able to attack even after moving. Now of course we're gonna have to deal with all of these stupid lizards. Except they didn't do anything yet. I wonder... You know what? Let's do this. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. Stunned them all. Okay. Actually stunned the drake, who of course took poison damage and thus was not stunned, but he's actually dead now. Yeah, well, I guess he would have been challenging, possibly, by the time we first got here, but no, not so much anymore. Ouch. Nice. Okay, yeah, that was a little bit pathetic. But I guess Gasalos was old and not particularly... Oh, drop. This is not Queen's Wish. Okay, there we go. Bit of a waste of mana. But no big deal. Yeah, and he was, well, he was old and maybe not actually trying all that hard. Maybe secretly, or not so secretly, hoping that we just end his suffering. I guess he pretty much spelled that out for us, didn't he? Mind Shield. Because why not? Sure, I'll take those. Yeah, he recently acquired a huge chunk of extra strength, didn't he? Yeah, +4 to strength. So his carrying capacity is now even higher than it was before, so we should rarely run into trouble in terms of weight limitations. You enter the former lair of the dragon Aethron. It is an enormous cavern, full of glowing pillars of crystal and huge imposing stone spires. In the shadows around the edge of the room, you see the piles of debris left behind when the dragon departed. Old clay pots, empty boxes, piles of gnawed bones. Among all the junk, only one set of boxes seems of interest. The containers are in the center of the room, large stone and sealed shut with wax seals. However, you don't think that you will get the chance to examine the boxes calmly. Aethron has left a defender behind. It is a huge demon, 8 feet tall. It drools when you enter. It probably hasn't had a decent meal in a while. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't have. The demon stands still, watching you. Then it makes a motion with its hand and mutters something. The 4 crystal spires around it begin to glow, pulsing with sickly, multicolored light. It looks at the crystals, nods, and waits for you. Okay. Alright, I guess the encounter hasn't actually started quite yet. That was just the introduction, telling us that something is going to happen with these pillars. Oh, never mind, it's actually right there. Dragon's Familiar. Does not have a ton of hit points. However, we'll... Oh, wait, are these are the pillars, not these ones. Of course, because you can't interact with these. Okay, protective spires. Well, I guess I should have started dealing with these things, huh? Because now he's kind of locked in place there. I mean, not really. He can move away. But maybe the rest of the party is going to be able to deal with those things. Oh, he was too far away. That's unfortunate. Haste yourself. I mean, I guess I'm gonna step away. I wasn't even slowed down. Now he slowed him. Oh, wait. Oh, because I'm done. That's all there is to it. Okay, they work just like any other pillar does, poisoning everything around it. Good to know. They also really don't have that many hit points, which is good. I'm gonna play it a bit safe and cure him here. Nice. If we could manage to destroy that thing from here, it should poison the familiar. Never mind. I guess not. How does it react to magic? Okay. I guess physical attacks are gonna be mandatory here. In that case, we're gonna have her focus on healing. Or maybe it was just ice. I guess I'm gonna try my stronger spell. Oh, okay. Yep, that certainly works. Yeah, that's okay. Just skip your turn. Okay, he's definitely taking damage now. So I guess it's not a matter of necessarily getting rid of all of these pillars. Maybe he just needs to be... Maybe it's enough if he's far enough away from it? Or maybe each one of these imparts some kind of resistance buff. I'm still interested in getting rid of it entirely. So, let's see here. So ice didn't work, but maybe fire does? Yeah, it does work. Okay, so last time we did like 55 or so per hit. Seems pretty much the same, honestly. Not entirely sure what's up with that. And he's done. Okay. Yeah, again, this... If we actually were, or would have been able to enter this place right after dealing with the main quest in Murders, then obviously this is intended for a party probably 10 levels lower. So, or, you know, if not more than that. Let's see here. Infernal Shroud, hello. Lethal Blow, Anatomy, Fire Resist, Energy Resist. Okay. It's decent. Melee weapons, pole weapons. Oh, well, melee weapons don't count. Pole weapons, hardness, defense is nice. Bows is very nice, of course. Okay, this one does not do much for you. This one does something for you. So I think we'll give you this for the various bonuses. I was going to, yeah, maybe I'm going to give this to you for now. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this to you for now. And I was going to try and increase his strength again, right? And then give him the this cloak here with the extra intelligence. Except right now, the negative strength would make him too encumbered. Yeah, it would basically make him encumbered just from the equipment he's wearing. So it's not really an option unless I want to deal with him being encumbered, which I kind of don't. So let's see here. Yeah, exactly. And one more level up is gonna allow me to increase his strength again. So yeah, and at that point I'm gonna switch cloaks, I think. Not that it matters all too much, but you know. You open the box. Inside it you find a set of clay tablets. Something, probably Aethron, carved long lines of writing into them with the tip of a claw. There are philosophical musings, bits of personal history, and even some magical notes. The personal stuff is interesting, what little of it you can understand, but a dragon's magical writing is too tempting to ignore. You learn more about summoning familiars. Okay. You open the box. Inside it you find a set of clay tablets. Same thing. Healing lore. Mass healing. Oh, wow, nice. That's a useful one. And, oh, lightning spray. My favorite spell. Man, I could have had this so long ago, provided I would have been able to defeat the Drake and the demon, but, I mean, that didn't seem like... Neither seemed like a particularly challenging fight. Even quite a few levels earlier. And what is this? Contains nothing but dust. Alright. Nope. A little bit anticlimactic, honestly, but yeah, I don't know why I thought at the time that I mean, I certainly didn't take a mental note about returning anytime soon, right? So maybe I misunderstood some kind of clue the game tried to give me, and just assumed that this was going to be a super late game, or maybe not even meant to be entered ever. I don't know. I guess Sleater, yeah, Sleater must have told me that I needed to be stronger or prove myself or whatever before I came back, and he trusted me to help him. Wrong character. That's okay. I found a demon guarding Aethron's tablets. Yeah, also that old Guardian Drake, but I guess he's not even worth mentioning. Anyway, the demon's destroyed. Slater looks pleased. Marvelous, marvelous. As I said, help yourself to any trinkets you find down there. Been there, done that. Soon, I will go read the tablets. Oh, imagine the secrets. What might she have left? Slater starts preparing to leave, muttering happily to himself all the while. He's ignoring me. Of course he is. Hey, someone leveled up. Mike leveled. Wait, no. Never mind. I don't know why I thought... Yeah, just ignore me, basically. Okay, well, that was that. Not a quest, not even all that... Well, no, never mind. The rewards were actually good. Especially, well, mass healing should be somewhat helpful, but the lightning spray is actually the biggest reward. And the extra cloak, I guess. I mean, that shouldn't make much of a difference. But it's definitely nice to have. Well, anyway, let me make my way back out of here. I was also kind of worried about not being able to find my way through this maze that I vaguely remembered. But when I just went here, I just started going and happened to pick the right direction right away. So I don't know if that was just pure coincidence, pure luck, or some sort of memory fragment that came to my aid. But either way, it was nice. This is the shop, right? So I can sell to you this thing and these and all of this. Alright. autosave done. Thanks for that. Well, that did not take nearly as long as I thought it might. I forgot to stop my timer during that break that I needed to take there earlier, so I'm not sure exactly where the timer is. But, well, yeah, that's... my plan was kind of to explore this huge dragon lair down here that I was expecting, but, well, it wasn't quite that, was it? I guess in that case, I'm just going to return up to Koth's lair and resume from there and start fighting my way through all of these various monsters in these tunnels. Because that's pretty much the only thing left to do at this point. So, yeah, except, hold on. Yeah. Right. So really the only two quests that should be in my list are the top two main quests. No other side quests remain, either because I can't complete them or don't want to complete them. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna make a cut, make my way back up to Koth's lair or to near Koth's lair, and we're gonna continue from there. See you in a second. Alright, here we are. Pretty much exactly as far as we made it before. I had to fight only through a couple of crocolisks, or I guess they were really only, yeah, mutant lizards, not even crocolisks, along the way. No rats, though. Oh, hey. Enslaved Avernites. And various other creatures. Interesting. Enslaved by who or what? Not really expecting this to be a particularly challenging encounter. But better safe than sorry, you know? Okay. No introduction or anything. Just get straight to the point. I guess I'm gonna focus on the Avernites. They all look kind of like warrior types, so I'm not too worried about preventing any enemy spell casting necessarily, but yeah, I need to pick someone to start with anyway. Might as well pick that one. Oh yeah, finally we can. I mean, finally, it's not been that long since we got it, but we get an opportunity to try our new and improved lightning spray. Obviously, without direct comparison, it's impossible to tell how much stronger it is, but I'm gonna assume that it is stronger. Enemies still like to parry us a lot, but I guess we also parry, so that makes up for that. Let's see here. Let's use some cheap fireballs. Yeah, you also use something other than your bow, please. Please don't get parried twice in a row. Thank you, I guess. Well, that works. A little bit inelegant towards the end, but that's fine. Laser discs. Are these even valuable? Not really all that valuable for how heavy they are, but okay. Assassin's Shield. Quick action, anatomy, lethal blow. Oh, that's what you have. Okay. What do you have? Oh, you got this one. Yeah. 8 pounds and 16 pounds? Are you kidding? How is that tiny thing so heavy? Yeah, I mean, we just can't give that to you, unfortunately. Even with your upcoming increase in carrying capacity. I don't think... Yeah, no. It's not gonna work out. We'll see. I'll give it a try, but... I guess that shield is just gonna get sold. Not that it would really give him that much of a bonus to begin with. Oh, hey. We can attack twice, so I will. Okay, he summoned a thing, Inferno Wormkin. How do you like that? I think the Gazer might be somewhat resistant to lightning. Yeah, actually quite resistant. The worm also. I guess it does have a lot of hit points. Let's do that again anyway. Finish off the Wormkin. With any luck, he's going to try to summon again. Or did he just skip his turn entirely? No, okay, his turn came up after Dark's. He hasted himself? Okay, well. Bad news for you, buddy. How do you like fire? Yeah, kind of indifferent. And he died from poison. Okay. And he never even faced us once. That was kind of sad. Huh? Huh? Oh, hi, bat. You just finished fighting some slightly more impressive things. Oh, what? Hi, spraying shroud. Didn't see you there. Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess we'll have to deal with those things as well. They're not particularly tough, just annoying, as usual. Oh, okay. Shrubs don't care about cold, but they do care about fire. Okay, they also have near enough unlimited range for poisoning us, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I was thinking that line of sight wouldn't work out there. Almost, but not quite. It's fine. Got more cave bats too. All the critters coming together to be a pain right now. I mean, I guess I'll throw in one of these. Yeah, but only one. Gotta conserve some mana here. Conserve? Really? It's not even dead, but... nope. No such luck. Now it dies, of course. Not without poisoning us all some more. Just wait. Actually, yeah. There. That all of them? Good. Okay, now we can just do that, and we're all good again. Nothing but a minor annoyance, thankfully. Oh, hey. There are some stairs down. Hold on a second, though. Obviously, this is where the main path continues. We've got some more of those rats to deal with. Which I'm just gonna let approach like that. Okay. That works. The abyss. I mean, technically, yeah, I suppose. We're back on a map that we'd seen before. So this cave is probably just going to continue or connect to the other side of the river here. What part is that? Oh, just this tiny little piece of land that's visible there, of course. Okay. Sure, let's check that out, I guess. No idea what to expect here, but... Oh. Hi. Kind of pointless, because at this point, obviously, we have the means to dispel those. Huh, not mine, you say. Huh? Difficulty 14, oh. No problem. And more of the same. Intriguing. Save the game, actually. I'm not sure when I last did that. Oh. Not high enough. I don't think this helps. No, it does not help with traps. Well, I just saved the game. And then put up this, and maybe that helps protect from... Oh, okay, that was not a magic... not a damage trap at all. Is that... I don't think I've ever seen a trap that didn't fully disappear and remain there to be selected. Demon Golem. Well, we should hopefully be able to deal with you. Thanks for parrying twice in a row. That thing has even more hit points than that Beholder. Interesting. Okay. Takes reasonable amounts of damage from Mike's attacks, at least. And yeah, it's parried all the time. That is great. Haste yourself. You keep poking the thing. And you keep poisoning it. Although I don't know if it's even getting poisoned. I guess it's not because, well, it's not only a golem, but also like a ghost and a demon at the same time. Since it is called Demon Golem, I should have tried using Repel Spirit, but oh well. Okay. Doesn't like lightning all too much. Oh no, it is actually poisoned. Okay. I guess it is substantial enough to be affected by acid. So before it's dead... Yeah, okay, that does not work. I wasn't expecting it to, for the record. And it collapses. Alright. Well, that was interesting. So yeah, why is that? That's so strange. I mean, it's obviously not actually there anymore. Doesn't serve any kind of purpose. Huh? What? What? To tell that as a trap, but your tool use skill isn't high enough to disarm it. Area is alerted. I've never seen a trap chest either. This is wild. What's going on here? This late into the game, we stumble across all kinds of never before seen things. Craftmaster's Shrine. Presumably of the Empire? Maybe? Ouch. What are you guys? Just golems? With some sort of magical AoE attack? That's unexpected, but okay. Let's see. Can you do anything? Let's try this one more time. Kind of lackluster, honestly. Pretty much as expected. Okay. Strine himself takes very little magical damage, but he takes very, very much spear damage, which is great. Ouch. That hurts a little bit. Not too bad, though. Nothing we can't deal with. I'll just heal you up. Just in case they do anything nasty, I'm gonna... Oh, you can't hit from there. Can you please target the right enemy? Thank you. Okay, maybe you can finish off that golem? Good, nice. Oh yeah, okay, that does not do anything. I did mean to use more lightning spray, but that's fine. This golem is not really too much of a problem. Okay, again with the weird... Oh, radiates powerful magical field, huh? Not something I normally expect from a golem, but... That's okay. So, let's try that again. There we go. And now a fireball to seal the deal. There we go. There we go, there we go. Alright, mortar and pestle, spiritual herbs. I mean, everything's marked as stealing, but that guy seems hostile. I wonder... Well, a small part of me wonders if he might have been not hostile if I did not trigger that alarm, but I kinda doubt it. Oops, that is not what I needed to do. My god. Clumsy as heck, again. The book seems to be full of instructions for crafting powerful and unusual items, written by Craftmaster Shrine. Unfortunately, between the poor penmanship, the confused instructions, and the ranting about unrelated topics, you can't understand any of the techniques. All you can decode are the components needed to make each item. Charm to shed the ice? Charm to shed the ice. Chain of gold, crystal of focus. Okay, so gold necklace, focusing crystal, root with great power, mandrake probably, glowing with salt. Oh, Glowing basalt. I don't know if I have more of that anyway. And also the Craftmaster is dead, so... Welp. Ring of Steelskin, Platinum Band, Crystals of Focus, Root with Great Power, Icy Geode. Lethal Oozing Blade. Not that we have a need for that. Shielding Brew or Learning Brew. What? All of the classic herbs together. So... I guess he wasn't hostile to begin with. Well, that's a bummer. Where did I quick save? Uh-oh. Not saying that I'm not gonna roll with it. Okay, I quick saved before this, which is fine. I mean, obviously, I have no way to avoid this at all. But it also doesn't say that doing this triggers any sort of alarm, so... I guess I'll just avoid that particular chest there, and maybe we're gonna be good. If not, I guess so be it. I really don't know that there is anything else for me to do. That there is any way for me to bypass that trap without triggering it. Was there anything useful she could do? Not really. Haste yourself. We're gonna do the same thing again. Not a difficult fight, thankfully. Did I buff attack? Yes, I did. Okay. I'll just heal you, I suppose. Lightning spray seems a little bit inefficient, considering its cost, but I guess I'm still gonna... Well, I mean, it's mostly dead anyway, so... Either way, I'm not gonna be using it much more. But Mike should be finishing it now anyway, so there we go. Alright. No alarm this time. Okay, he's actually not hostile. Whoops. Hey, Craftmaster Strine. A hermit lives in this remote clearing. Between the ropes and the golems watching over him, you would guess that he's a wizard who decided to forsake the company of others, or just went insane. Either is possible, and both are quite likely, I suppose. When he sees you, he stumbles over to you, hands over his ears. Ah, he says, be careful! It'll try to take your mind! I, Crotus, can't you sense it? It's out there, beware! No, I don't sense it. Also, it's dead. Who is Icrotus? I mean, it's dead, but still. An eye-beast, a deadly one, across the river. He waves to the west. It takes the mines. It hasn't taken mine, but it will soon try to, or float across the river to attack me. I will focus. I will stay ready. I killed an eye-beast across the river. What? Oh. He lowers his hands from his ears and listens. Slowly, he calms down. That is good. Yes, I appreciate it. I'm Craftmaster Strine. I welcome you to my home. Here, as long as you don't stay long. What do you do out here? I work, I study, I craft, I make things. You seem like a nice fellow. Yeah, now in this alternate timeline where I didn't just attack you. I mean, I suppose, I guess he's a little bit unstable, but I kind of still blame him for just attacking me without giving me a chance to defend myself, just for tripping his alarm. Obviously, I didn't know whose home I was approaching. Oh well. If you brought me the right materials, I might make something for you. Yes. What can you make for me? Oh, to find out, look in my research journal is around here somewhere. I would tell you what I can make, and it would tell you what I can make and what I would need. Okay. I'd like for you to make something. Right. Are you... you're a wizard? Are you a wizard? Oh, yes, but don't ask me to leave with you to go fight giants or dragons or whatnot. I'm a thinking and crafting wizard. I create things. I don't blow them up. I'm not sure if that's entirely true. I mean, no true wizard doesn't occasionally blow things up, but sure, I guess it's not his specialty. What do you think about? Ways to pack more and more magical energy into blades or small pieces of jewelry without causing them to explode. See? So, in doing that, you must blow stuff up occasionally. That's what I'm talking about. Can you teach me any spells? No, that's not something I do. If you want to learn magic, you should go to Koth's ruins. I think books were left behind in there. Yes, they were. Where are the ruins? Seriously? They're right there. It's literally impossible to miss them on the way here. North of here, on the other side of the river. Tell me about the ruins. They are where the dragon Koth used to live and store his library. Then the Empire invaded. They took over his home and used it for their work, telling him they would burn his books if he didn't eat them. Koth is long gone, but some of his books remain, as well as whatever the Empire left behind when they fled. Have you been in there? No, I would like to, but the magic there has attracted a variety of unpleasant beasts. Yeah, I mean, about that, the place should be relatively safe now. Okay, well, as for these things that you can craft, charm to shed the ice. Really not sure what to make of that. It doesn't necessarily sound like something that's going to be useful to me. It sounds like maybe a necklace. I mean, obviously, yeah, the base is a gold necklace, so I guess it has to be. Like just protection from cold. Kind of meh. Ring of steel skin. We might even have come across that kind of ring before, and I doubt that we really have a use for that either. Also, I'm not sure about the glowing basalt and icy geodes. I might have more of those somewhere, but, well, in my stash, I guess, if anywhere. But I'm not entirely sure. Lethal oozing blade, superior wave blade. I might have kept one of those around, because my item list told me to. Crystals of focus, fresh roots with great power, and a swamp nodule. Okay. Well, I'll see if I have those things and bring them here just to, take a look at those items at least before I dismiss them. But obviously we don't really have anyone who uses a blade, so we probably don't want that. However, I mean, shielding brew is maybe useful, maybe not so much, since we have mages who can shield us in a variety of ways. But the learning brew, I mean, it sounds like he just requires one of each kind of herb, and we have, I don't know, dozens of all of them, including mandrake and what's it called? Grey mold. So that is obviously very, very interesting, because I'm going to be hauling a truckload of herbs to him sometime soon. In fact, well, again, I'm not entirely sure about the timer, but honestly, we might be at a decent episode length here. So I think I'm just gonna make a cut here and return with all my herbs and some other materials to check out. Well, first of all, I don't know how much gold he's gonna take, or if he's gonna take any additional gold. Because if so, that might be limiting us in that regard. But if he's gonna do it for free, I guess I'm gonna turn all of my herbs into, oh hey, speaking of herbs, into knowledge brews and level everyone up a bunch, I suppose. I mean, I'm probably gonna, I don't know, maybe I'm gonna give a couple to Mario to give him an additional point of strength, and dump everything else into Mike for a more quick strike. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, again, even if I can make a dozen or dozens of knowledge brews, it's not going to make that big of a difference, but it's still nice to use those herbs for something useful, if it works out that way. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to take a break here. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.